And Bronny has 10-1 odds to go in the first round at ESPN Bet. The Lakers are minus 155 favorites to draft the younger James. That seems fitting, as Jonathan Givony and Jeremy Woo have him projected to go 55th overall to the Lakers. But this is the question I want to ask you, Jonathan. How has Bronny James legitimized himself in this draft?
Bronny James showed a different side of himself in this pre-draft process, starting at the NBA Draft Combine, testing as one of the best athletes in the draft, then as one of the best shooters in the shooting drills. Then he went to the 5-on-5 section of the Combine and played exceedingly well. He showed his defensive versatility. He looked unselfish. He made shots. He showed his feel for the game. Bronny James is every bit the NBA prospect that NBA teams want to see. He's going to get a guaranteed contract next year, which is why he did not work out for every NBA team. I'm excited for Bronny James to show people what we saw from him in high school, why he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
For me, it's less about the numbers that he put up at USC. Sometimes you can see that. I look at, one, what he had to go through. That 5 months of no basketball, no activity, and then you try and ramp yourself up to really prove to the world that you can play in the NBA. So that doesn't go the way he would like for obvious reasons that were outside of his control. But when you say he had an opportunity in the draft combine and his stock went up, that's the player that I think a lot of people were expecting. Can shoot the ball well, two-way defense, understands the game. There's about 5 players that get drafted every year that are ready to play right away. Everybody else has work to do, and he falls in that class. He's got work to do, but if you ask me, is he an NBA player? Is he a guy that can have an NBA career? 100%.
Well, with Bronny, when it comes down to Bronny, with me, it's not about his past right now, and to me, it's not about the future. It's about the now for me. Like, I just want to see him get his name called. Whether that's with the 55th pick, the 29th pick, whatever it may be, I want to see him get his name called and then let his journey begin from there. And then we evaluate and judge him like we're going to do every other prospect that's in this draft. But at the end of the day, I love how now we get to hear him speak. Like, think about it. At USC, we didn't hear him say a damn word. Now we're starting to see who he is as a person. We saw glimpses of who he is as an athlete and as a basketball player. On top of that, he's learning from one of the best in the game. So the IQ is going to be there. Fighting and getting over screens, knowing defensive assignments, taking charges, playing the game the right way. Is it going to happen next year? We don't know. But I think it's a process. Whatever team draft him, they're going to have to be patient, and we know it.
Well, let's get a little specific. Like, what would be the best situation? Obviously, there's projections to join his dad. The Lakers are J.J. Redick as head coach. What would be the best situation?
To be honest, is to be with his dad, with the Lakers, with the 55th pick. Because now, guess what? Bron could take Bronny on the road and show him the ropes to everything. And
What, Bert?
And show him, this is Richard, man. Show him everything, from his routines on game days on the road. That's a huge thing. Like, a lot of people don't realize how huge that is, but his best teacher is the guy that raised him to be a young man.
Now, again, there's one other situation. You look at Ken Griffey Sr., but it was kind of like the roles were reversed. Ken Griffey Sr. was a very good player. Ken Griffey Jr. was the legend. But it's still, to me, the fact that we've watched both of them grow up before our eyes and that we now have an opportunity to see Bronny James' name get called. And then at that point in time, you're evaluated off your play. You're evaluated off your play, and I think he's going to do just fine.
So you're graduating from this desk to the main desk, the 8 p.m.
I'm
broadcast.
I'm proud of you.
Perk beat me there, but I appreciate it.
No,
Moses Moody.
You can have that seat.
I can have that seat.
I promise you.
You can take it, bro.
No, I promise you.
You good? Okay.